Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A new edition of Africa Today. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said Egypt will not stand with hands tied before irresponsible actions by Ethiopia and will take all necessary measures to protect its water rights and security. This came during a recorded address to the opening session of the 8th Virgin of Cairo Water Week. In his speech, he said water management efforts will not results without cooperation on the global level to guarantee the human beings' right to clean water. He said Egypt is very clear in fully rejecting any unilateral measures with regards to the Nile. He said such measures jeopardize norms and international deals and threaten the interests of peoples of the Nile Basin and the basis of justice and stability. And to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Dr. Sherin Ahmed al-Baradei, Associate Professor and expert in environmental engineering, water engineering and space systems professional to the United Nations Office of the Outer Space Affairs. Good afternoon, Dr. al-Baradei.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you today?
Thank you so much. Doctor, how do you see the weight of the Cairo Water Week?
The Cairo Water Week is a significant event that brings global attention to water issues, especially in arid and semi-arid regions. It serves as a platform for dialogue, policy development, and cooperation among countries, with particular weight given to water security, sustainable development, and transboundary water management, which are key concerns in the Middle East and Africa.
Yes, Doctor, speakers have said the event has become a platform to discuss water issues. How do you read this statement?
The statement reflects how Cairo Water Week has evolved into more than just a regional event. It's now recognized as an international platform where experts, policymakers, and stakeholders come together to address pressing water issues. It suggests that the event fosters serious dialogues on topics like water scarcity, which is very important, climate change, which is also very important, and transboundary cooperation, which is the most important, making it a valuable space for shaping policies and sharing innovative solutions.
Yes, so addressing the opening session, Foreign Minister Badr Abdel said that water issues are very vivid in the political discussions and also are closely tied to peace issues. Could you elaborate on this point, please?
Sure, ma'am. Foreign Minister Badr Abdel statement underscores the fact that water is no longer just a technical or environmental concern. It has become a central issue in political and diplomatic arenas. As pollution grows and population grows and climate change intensifies, competition over limited water resources is increasing, especially in regions like the Middle East and Africa. This makes water a potential source of tension or even conflict between countries sharing transboundary rivers and basins. By linking water to peace, Dr. Abdel highlights the need for cooperation, dialogue, and equitable management of water resources to prevent disputes and promote regional stability. His remarks reflect a growing global understanding that water security is essential not only for development but also for maintaining peace and geopolitical balance.
Yes, Dr. Baradei, how would you describe the global water scarcity file?
The global water scarcity file issue is a growing and urgent challenge, driven by a combination of climate change, population growth, pollution, and unsustainable water use. Over 2 billion people live in countries experiencing high water stress, and this number is expected to rise. The scarcity affects agriculture, health, economic development, and security, particularly in arid and densely populated regions. It's not just about lack of water, but also poor management, unequal distribution, and limited access to clean and safe water. Addressing this issue requires global cooperation, investment in water infrastructure, innovation, and strong governance to ensure sustainable and equitable use of this vital resource.
Yes. Dr. Baradei, Foreign Minister Badr Abdelati said that water issues are strongly related to the ability to address human rights and face climate change. How would you elaborate on this statement?
Yes, sure. Foreign Minister Abdelati's statement highlights the deep interconnection between water security, human rights, and climate change. Access to clean and safe water is a fundamental human right. It underpins health, food security, education, and dignity. Without reliable water access, communities cannot thrive and basic rights are compromised. At the same time, climate change is intensifying water-related challenges, causing droughts, floods, and shifting rainfall patterns, which is disproportionality affecting vulnerable populations. So Dr. Abdelati's point emphasizes that tackling water issues is essential not only for development, but also for protecting human rights and building resilience to climate change. In essence, solving the water crisis is central to achieving climate justice and human dignity.
Yes. Dr. Baradei, also Foreign Minister Badr Abdelati said that Egypt gives a great importance to search development efforts in the water file since it is living under the water poverty line. So what are the cards that still Egypt have in hands to play with regards to the GERD?
Egypt's key cause regarding the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, or the GERD, or GERD as we call it, includes, number one, diplomatic pressure through international and regional bodies to secure a binding agreement. Number two, legal action based on international water laws if negotiations fail. Number three, investment in research and development, which is R&D, to improve water management and reduce dependence. Number four, public diplomacy to build global support on transboundary water issues. Number five, strengthening regional cooperation to foster shared benefits and influences. And of course, to see other water, and we have now other water projects that will make the water not that scarce, like the projects that are done in the New Delta and in Hammam, etc., like, for example, the wastewater treatment plant water that is used in irrigation. So Egypt focuses on peaceful strategic tools to protect its water security despite living under the water poverty line.
Yes. Dr. Baradei, at the conference, Minister Hani Iswailam, Minister of Water Resources and Irrigation, said that Egypt has a historical experience with regards to irrigation mechanisms and has recently come up with a new irrigation mechanism. How important is it for Egypt to work on this file?
It is crucial for Egypt to develop and improve irrigation mechanisms because agriculture consumes over 80% of its limited water resources. With increasing water scarcity and population growth, enhancing irrigation efficiency directly supports food security, conserves water, and boosts economic stability. Egypt's historical expertise combined with new technologies can help optimize water use, reduce waste, and adapt to climate changes, making this a key priority for sustainable development.
Yes, Doctor, also Minister Swailam said that there is work on using the drones in order to follow up on the irrigation activities and also the early detection of water problems. So how would you comment on this development?
Well, using drones for irrigation monitoring and early detection of water issues is a smart, innovative step for Egypt. It allows real-time, precise data collection, helping identify leaks, overuse, or crop stress quickly. This technology boosts efficiency, reduces water waste, and supports proactive management, crucial for maximizing scarce water resources and improving agricultural productivity in a water-stressed country like Egypt. So I see this movement as a very brilliant one. But I have to actually add that from my point of view as one who is expert in space systems, that also satellites are used in this field very much and could give us early warnings and also information about the reservoirs of water that are very reliable.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Dr. Sherin Ahmed Baradei, Associate Professor and Expert in Water Engineering and Environmental Engineering and Space Systems Professional to the UN Office of Outer Space Affairs. Thank you very much for joining us over the phone. Well, the 8th Virgin of Cairo Water Week have opened on Sunday under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. A host of speakers addressed the opening session. More in the following.